You get a lot of hands-on experience, and it's better than learning out of a textbook.
These students will actually be employable at the end of this program, and they're just right out of high school, and I think that that's great.
A project like this, where the hospital is working with the other entities in the area, is a win-win for everyone.
We just found that it was very enjoyable to work with these young people and to give them an opportunity to have a better life. That was really what it was all about in the long run.
As we all know, Mississippi, like the rest of the country, is suffering from a shortage of qualified nurses. For years, there have been far too many unfilled positions in the nursing field, creating what has been called a public health crisis. To counter this problem, the Mississippi Office of Nursing Workforce has developed a number of programs aimed at recruiting and retaining quality nurses. One of their newest projects is targeting an untapped source of potential nurses, high school seniors.
The Mississippi High School Nurse Mentorship Program was started several months ago based on a model from an Arizona project. The purpose of the mentorship project is to recruit students who are at risk for one reason or another into a shadowing and mentorship type experience so that they may see what nursing is all about for a future career.
To pilot this exciting program, the Office of Nursing Workforce needed a local community and a group of partners. It found them in the town of Meridian, Mississippi.
We thought it was absolutely wonderful because there's such a shortage in nursing in the state, and we see all the time ads for CNA, Certified Nurse Assistants, in the paper. The program actually was for graduating seniors this year. We also this year had 4 GED students that we had worked with that entered the program.
They go 2 days a week for 2 hours each afternoon for 7 weeks, and then they go through a summer CNA program. Of course, they have to complete the 7 weeks successfully to be able to be considered for the CNA program. And then once they've completed their course study there, they are a nurse assistant. They are not classified as CNA until they've completed their state boards, which will be done later on in the summer.
With Meridian High School, Meridian Community College, and the local WIN Job Center on board, the project just needed one more important partner, a hospital.
Rush Foundation Hospital is the hospital that we worked with, and they were really great in that they were willing to take this ball and run with it. They worked very quick to provide nursing educators to do the teaching for our classes and to provide educational space, and also to allow their nurses in the hospital to be paired up with our students.
We were asked to participate in the Student Nurse Academy. We immediately said yes. There were a lot of reasons for that. We didn't have a clue what was in store for us, but we knew it was the kind of innovative idea we'd like to be a part of. We looked at it from the basic things that we knew we'd have to have and just plundered ahead. We had lots of help and found that it wasn't as hard as we thought it would be. It just really takes a little passion to help young people.
A project like this, where the hospital is working with the other entities in the area, is a win-win for everyone. Some areas focus on growing our own, and this would be an example of that, where you select students who are from this area and then assist them with their nursing education, and then they will be working in your community in the future.
We want to have nurses out of this program that decide to stay at Rush. We want to help them grow and offer them financial assistance to further their careers in the nursing area. We hope that they see that the sky is the limit and that we can help them go far.
Of all the organizations and individuals who helped make Meridian Student Nursing Academy work, no one was more directly involved with the students than their mentor, Pat Clark, a registered nurse at Rush Foundation Hospital.
I was approached to assist the students and guide them in their care, showing them what exactly a nurse would do. And their role was going to be a patient care tech. So they had to learn from the ground up how to take care of a patient. With the lever right here, Patrick, that lets it up and down. You don't want anything touching this, so it raises the patient, so your hand is free up under here, okay?
Pat Clark went above and beyond the call of duty. When these students had completed their assigned shadowing projects, they also wanted to come back on Saturday mornings and additional evenings during the week. So Pat was willing to do that. And we're not saying that everyone has to do that, but this is just giving you an example of the kind of spirit that Pat had in working with these students.
My role was as their mentor. But I was also their friend, their coach, their instructor, their mother in a way. I knew where they were going, what they were doing, if they drove too fast to the class. On the other side of that, I had to be the mother that did scold them for being late, for not taking enough time to realize the importance of what we were particularly doing that day.
Job shadowing is an important component of the mentorship program. During their time at the hospital, the students circulate throughout the many different departments. This helps them determine where their strengths and interests lie in the diverse field of nursing.
We experienced most every area here in the building. Cardiac, we did pediatrics, we did med-surg, we did ER, OB. So they were pretty well rounded in the areas that they saw here.
I loved ER. It's, I think, my calling. That's where I want to work.
Why?
It's just, to me, it's kind of faster paced at times, and you have more variety because you're not just set on one thing where that's all you work on.
Hello. I'm going to show the students your dressing, okay, and how, the reason for it, okay?
You get a lot of hands-on experience, and it's better than learning out of a textbook, like with the patients, because you know you have some patients that are really good patients and you become really attached to them, and then you have patients who kind of scare you a little bit, so you just, you know, learn to cope with it, and you learn medical terminology and everything that you need to know, really.
The mentorship program provides young people with a rare opportunity to enjoy the nursing experience. And for those participants who do pursue a health-related career, it places them one step closer to reaching that goal.
From a CNA, when they start into nursing school, hopefully this fall, then they'll be able to support themselves by working as a nursing assistant. From there, they can go into LPN, RN program. It's just really unlimited, and that was the thing I really tried to stress to them, because as their knowledge increases, then their goals are going to increase. And that's what we will hope for them, to be the very best person that they can be.
Kamika Burridge.
At the very end, we had a pinning ceremony and had a nice luncheon for them, and they all received certificates and pins, and they just had a great time, and we did too. It was really a special day for everybody that was involved.
And we've been talking about the girls, but we have Patrick Steele.
First, I plan to go to MCC and get my associates in RN, and then I plan to continue my education at MSU and get my BS in nursing, and then eventually I want to transfer to Tulane and reach my nurse practitioner.
Though it's only a year old, Meridian Student Nurse Academy already appears to be a success based on the number of students who plan to pursue a nursing career. The hard work of developing and piloting the program has already been done, which makes the job of duplicating their success much easier. Please consider adopting such a program to help grow more nurses in your area, because the shortage of qualified nurses is a serious threat to our health and well-being.
The nursing shortage is everyone's problem. It's not just the hospital's problem or the educator's problem. It is important for corporate America to be involved also. The youth in Mississippi today have many other areas that they can choose to go into for a career, and that's one of the reasons that we have to work harder to recruit people into nursing and healthcare careers.
I think it was a success because the students realized that everything they were learning was something that they could apply in their life. And so I think that that's the benefit, that these students will actually be employable at the end of this program, and they're just right out of high school, and I think that that's great.
We'll plan to start that again, this program, because it was so successful. We've had other areas outside of the arena we worked with last year that are also interested, so we only see the program growing. Looks like a good thing for the future.